Ever pondered why Schema Markup holds such an essential role in SEO? Well, it's time to quench your curiosity. At its core, Schema Markup is a semantic vocabulary of tags or microdata you can add to your HTML to improve how search engines read and represent your page in SERPs. Now let's unpack this a little. Think of Schema Markup as a translator for search engines. It helps them understand your content better by providing explicit clues about the meaning of your pages. It's like highlighting the important parts of a book for a reader. Imagine this scenario. You have a web page about Apple, the fruit, but a search engine might confuse it with Apple, the tech giant. Here's where Schema Markup comes into play, helping search engines distinguish between the two. So it's not just about getting your content out there, but ensuring it's understood correctly. But how does this tie in with SEO? Well, remember that the primary goal of SEO is to improve your site's visibility in search engine results. Schema Markup aids in this mission by enhancing the rich snippets that appear beneath your web page title. These snippets can include ratings, prices, or event information, among other things, all aimed at providing users with more detailed and relevant information. This, in turn, makes your web page more appealing to users. It's like adding a dash of sparkle to your site. Aren't you more likely to click on a result that offers detailed information up front? This increased engagement can lead to better rankings and ultimately more traffic to your site. Additionally, Schema Markup helps in voice search optimization. With the rise of digital assistants like Alexa or Siri, voice search is becoming increasingly important. Schema Markup provides the precise information these digital assistants need to deliver accurate responses. So, Schema Markup is more than just a fancy SEO term. It's a powerful tool that assists search engines, benefits users, and boosts your site's performance. Now that we understand its importance, let's delve into the steps to implement Schema Markup on your website. Think Schema Markup is complicated? Think again. We're breaking it down into manageable steps. Schema Markup, for those who may be new to the term, is a form of microdata that tells search engines what your website content means, not just what it says. It's like giving Google, Bing, or Yahoo a detailed roadmap to your site. Now let's delve into the process of implementing this useful tool. First up, you need to identify which types of Schema Markup are relevant to your site. There's a schema for almost everything under the sun, from recipes to events, products, and reviews. Consider what your website offers and find a schema type that matches. This step is like picking the right vehicle for your journey. Next, you'll generate the Schema Markup code. Fear not. Even if you're not a coding whiz, there are numerous online tools that can help you create the necessary code. Just input the required information and voila, your code is ready. It's as simple as ordering your favorite coffee. Now, it's time to add this code to your web pages. You can add this code directly into the HTML of your web page or use Google's Tag Manager for a more streamlined approach. This step is akin to setting off on your journey with your well-chosen vehicle. But our journey doesn't end here. After adding the Schema Markup, it's essential to test its effectiveness. You can use Google's structured data testing tool to verify if your markup is working correctly. This is your checkpoint to ensure you're on the right path. Finally, don't forget to monitor the impact of your Schema Markup on your SEO. Check for improvements in your click-through rates and search engine rankings. This is like reaching your destination and evaluating the success of your journey. With these steps, you're well on your way to implementing Schema Markup. But what are the key points to remember? So we've covered a lot about Schema Markup, but what are the key takeaways? Firstly, let's remember that Schema Markup is a code, a semantic vocabulary, that you embed in your website to help search engines provide more informative results to users. It's the bedrock of a potent SEO strategy. It's like providing a detailed roadmap to search engines, guiding them through your website's content and helping them understand its context. Key point 1. Schema Markup isn't just about boosting your website's ranking. It's also about enhancing user experience. By making your website's content more understandable to search engines, you increase the chance of your information being presented in an enriched way, such as through rich snippets, which are more detailed than regular search results. They can include reviews, product prices, or event schedules, which can significantly improve your click-through rates. Key point 2. Implementing Schema Markup involves a specific process. You need to identify what types of content you have on your website, choose the relevant Schema Markup types, add the markup code to your website, and then test it to ensure it's working correctly. It's a process that requires careful attention to detail, but the rewards can be significant. Key point 3. Schema Markup is an ever-evolving landscape. With the continuous updates to search algorithms, it's crucial to keep abreast of the latest developments in Schema Markup. Regularly reviewing and updating your Schema Markup can help maintain its effectiveness. Now let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. One of the biggest pitfalls is using incorrect or irrelevant schema types. Remember, the purpose of Schema Markup is to help search engines understand your content. Using inappropriate schema types can confuse search engines and may not yield the results you want. Another common error is incorrectly implementing the markup code. Implementation errors can range from syntax errors to missing required properties. These can prevent your Schema Markup from working correctly, so it's essential to thoroughly test your markup using a tool like Google's Structured Data Testing tool. Lastly, avoid over-optimizing. While it's tempting to add Schema Markup to every piece of content on your website, it's not always beneficial. Overuse can lead to a cluttered and confusing schema, which can hinder rather than help your SEO efforts. It's always better to use Schema Markup strategically, focusing on the content that will provide the most value to users and search engines. So, to sum it all up, Schema Markup is a powerful tool in your SEO arsenal. It helps search engines understand your content, enhances user experience, and can improve your website's visibility. But like any tool, it requires careful and strategic use to reap its full benefits. These are the key points to keep in mind. But how exactly does Schema Markup benefit your website? You've implemented Schema Markup. Great, but what benefits can you expect? Let's dive right in and explore the many benefits of Schema Markup. To begin with, Schema Markup is like a secret weapon that enhances your website's visibility in search engine results. How, you ask? It's simple. Schema Markup provides search engines with a deeper understanding of your content. It's like giving them a roadmap to your site, helping them navigate and understand your content more effectively. This in turn can lead to more detailed and informative search results. Imagine your website as a book. Without Schema Markup, search engines might only see the title and a brief summary. With Schema Markup, however, they're able to see the chapters, the characters, the plot twists, and so much more. This leads to what we call rich snippets or rich results, where your search result could feature images, reviews, or even a small preview of the content. And who wouldn't prefer a more detailed, informative result when they're searching for something? Now, let's talk about click-through rates. You see, these enhanced search results are not just pretty to look at. They also lead to an increase in click-through rates. When users see these rich snippets, they're more likely to click on your link, boosting your website's traffic. It's like having a neon sign in a sea of gray. It's bound to attract attention. But the benefits of Schema Markup don't stop there. It can also significantly improve your local SEO. If your business has a physical location, Schema Markup can help you display important information like your address, operating hours, and even your menu if you're a restaurant. This can be incredibly beneficial in attracting local customers and boosting your local rankings. And let's not ignore the competitive edge Schema Markup can give you. In the fierce battle of search engine rankings, every little bit helps. Schema Markup can be that extra push that helps your website stand out from your competitors. It's like having an ace up your sleeve in a high-stakes poker game. In conclusion, Schema Markup can enhance your search engine results, increase your click-through rates, improve your local SEO, and give you a competitive edge. It's a powerful tool that, when used correctly, can drive more traffic to your site and ultimately boost your business. And remember, the beauty of Schema Markup is that it's an ongoing process. The more you use it and update it, the better your results will be. It's not a one-and-done deal. It's a long-term strategy for success. With these benefits, it's clear that Schema Markup is an important tool in your SEO arsenal. So why wait? Start implementing Schema Markup today and watch your site soar in the SERPs.